Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 107.
107 with a Taekwondo punch.
Nice. My name is Ingo Weigold.
I'm Matt Griffith. This is an MMA show by MMA fans for MMA fans, where we walk the line between serious and ridiculous.
Yes, we do, and we of course want to wish all you fathers out there a happy Father's Day. I'm sure everyone had opportunities to
Word to your motherfucking father.
That's right.
What?
Spend time with their kids. I don't know. So
Drink some more coffee.
I had a nice weekend. Did some cool, fun stuff with my family. I'm sure you did as well.
Fuck yeah! Threw my dog in my pool.
How'd that work out for you?
Scratchy, scratchy. Does not like the water. Not a fan.
No, the dog isn't aquatic.
Not so much.
I thought all
Swimming
dogs
for dear
like water.
life.
No?
No, she's swimming for dear life.
Wow.
Even when I cradled her like a little baby. I gotta get out. Fuck. At least I have it on video, so I will share that at some point.
Nice.
It's all good.
So, what's new in MMA this week? Lots of happenings and news.
Oh.
Before I forget.
Go.
I want to give a shout out to our friend and coach, Jonathan Narvaez, who won by TKO in 51 seconds over Drew Fickett at Show Fights. I mean, shit. Drew had so much hype around this fight built up, and
Rumor was if he lost this fight, he would now be homeless. So you might want to start a Drew Fickett fund. Maybe send him $1, everybody.
Or 2, 3, you know, who knows.
He was 42 days sober.
Which is awesome. Hopefully he keeps that up. You know, the fighting game is obviously rough. The guy's got a lot of fights. 60 fights, right?
You wanted to get 100.
Well,
don't give up.
He can still keep going. But congrats to Jonathan. You know, be on the lookout for this guy. He's, you know, I think he's right there.
He's the bone collector who picks up his first TKO win.
Yeah, he's
awesome.
Never knocked anyone out before the first time. So usually he breaks limbs. That's
yeah. Don't fuck around and get your arm. Forget about it.
Yep.
It's gone.
And what else? Oh, news.
Yeah. So
you have news for us?
Did you see this shit about Gray Maynard? I don't know if it was him or his camp, and he's denying all allegations. Filed a formal complaint against Clay Guida about his hair being too long and being an issue.
What?
So Guida's, I don't know what he's got to do. He's got to ponytail it up,
braid it up,
or some shit.
He's gonna braid it.
Yeah.
He's not cutting it off.
That's his fucking trademark. You can't take his trademark away.
Yeah.
The fucking THQ couldn't even make the video game with him in it because of his trademark.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna file a formal protest against Gray Maynard for that fucking tramp stamp on his back. I've got a personal problem with that. I think Clay Guida's got a problem with that. I think everybody should have a problem with that.
The tramp stamp?
Yeah. He should have to put a fucking big-ass Band-Aid over that. That's bullshit. If he can't have his hair, you can't have your tramp stamp. Fuck you and your bullshit.
I'm with that. Fuck you and your bullshit.
That's my 2 cents on that.
Okay. Fair enough. What's this I hear about Frank Mir doing WWE?
He said he wasn't opposed to it, and I think it's awesome because you know what's going to happen now.
What's that?
Brock Lesnar, Frank Mir.
WWE?
WWE style.
And then they're going to go back to MMA?
Yeah.
Well, what if Mir comes in and beats Lesnar in WWE, and then it's all a big plot, and then Lesnar comes back to... Are they going to blur the line between fake and real?
Yeah.
Is this...
Well, they're, what, 1-1, right?
Yep.
So now they go over there for a 1-1. They come back to settle it in the UFC. The year is 2015.
And they bring the largest, like, pay-per-view audience ever.
That's the thing. Lesnar was a pay-per-view whore with the amount of people he brought in. So if you can get him back in, it's awesome. You got to get him in.
Especially if he's got all that young wrestling crowd excited to see him actually fight somebody.
Say all that young, tight pussy. They're like, whoa.
You might get that too. I don't know.
He's a married man. Married to Sable.
You know, when he's out there in like Tallahassee, Florida, that's a long way from Minnesota. You know, for 3 days. Who knows what happens?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Who knows what happens? You know.
Oxycontins.
He's a popular guy.
His ass getting chapped again, like in his book.
He said that a lot.
That really chapped my ass.
Chapped his ass.
Like, whoa, okay. That's how he likes to play it down on the farm.
He does.
Matt Hughes country style.
Yep.
See? I'm all over it. So who else got injured this week?
Big Nog?
Well, is it a real injury or is it a fake injury?
Well, he said that
What's going on?
his injury from the previous fight had not healed yet, and he wasn't ready to fight. So the timetable got moved back, and he doesn't want to get into the cage. So somebody replaced him. Sean?
Yeah, which was curious because I think Tim Sylvia was bitching. That's right, Tim Sylvia just won over the weekend. I think he won at 12 seconds. I don't think anybody was paying attention, but I was.
That happens fast.
Yeah.
Was he in against another can?
I don't know. He beat somebody. You
Did
can
he?
call him a can.
Okay.
I don't care. I want Tim Sylvia back in the UFC. I'm in his camp.
You are?
Not physically, but I'm supporting the man, making run back for the UFC.
Nice.
I don't hate him. I don't like him, but I'll support the man in his endeavors to get back.
Fair enough.
He's 6'8". Him and Stefan Struve. Are you telling me you don't want to see that fight?
Not really. Struve is actually going to fight Stipe Miocic. Miocic?
Yes.
That's going to be crazy. That guy's a killer,
Yes.
man. He's also a Braza warrior.
Oh, yeah?
From Cleveland, yep. He trains out of
All right.
Cleveland Braza. So Stipe had that crazy, I think it was a knockout in the last UFC. So that's going to be nuts, man. Those guys are going to go at it. The Fuel 3 card or something that I'm never going to see because I still don't have Fuel.
You can see
I
it.
am getting Disney Junior, however, starting June 21st.
Woo!
Awesome.
Fuck it. You might as well just cancel all your other channels.
My son's going to love that. But
Why don't these cocksuckers let you pick and choose your stations?
can I borrow the opener, please?
Yeah, we got that high-tech opener.
Nice.
Notice the ninja on the keychain. Watch yourself.
You have a ninja? A Lego ninja?
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
What's this, cigar cutter?
Yep. I got everything.
Keep
I got a screwdriver on
Keep
there.
your flour in there in case you need a little boost.
I don't know what this man's talking about.
You know, like a little bullet with a little...
I don't roll that way,
Me
but
neither.
hey.
I'm just saying, I've seen those before.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I got a screwdriver right there.
Okay. Oh, one of those, nice.
Fuck around. I don't know what else I
Bottle
got.
opener.
Yeah, I got 4 gigs.
Got a Swiss
of
Army knife.
pure hard drives.
Nice. Never know when you might need that.
That's true. Porn on the
That's
go.
That's a cigar opener, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
porn
it's
on
a
the go.
Bullet.
Put it into any hotel lobby computer.
Yeah.
And off you go.
Loaded with viri. That should be that humping
This
dog,
porn. Can you
man.
imagine you walk into, like the hotels have the business, there's a guy, you open the door, the guy just jerking off.
He's just going for broke, man. He doesn't give a fuck.
It's like he's got his hand on the ceiling, he's standing with his pants down. Oh yeah.
Hey, speaking of pants down,
Yes.
so I was in the bathroom the other day at the local pool.
Well, that's a good. We may have taken a wrong turn here.
And, I know, it just reminded me of a visual I saw. A fat guy goes to take a piss at the urinal as I'm finishing taking a piss, washing my hands. Guy pulls his pants down like he's a fucking little kid.
All the way?
Down to his
I've
knees.
seen that. People do that a lot.
To piss. I'm like, what are
Yes.
you, 5? Give me a fucking break. If you gotta do that because you're so fucking fat, go in the stall.
A lot of people
I
do
see
that.
this.
I've seen this before. More than so that I don't know if it's a new trend or what.
It's gotta end.
I've
It's
seen it.
gotta end. I don't need to see
There's
fat
a guy
fuckers
with
doing
like
this
fully
shit.
clothed. They pull their pants down in the
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it.
We gotta end this.
It's weird.
This trend's gotta end.
No, it's rude. I don't want to see ass cheek.
Not so much. Anyways. So,
what else you got? More news. More news.
yeah. The Bellator, the signing of more people.
Paul Daly.
Yes.
Who else?
Well, they just got Brett Rogers, too. I think we talked about that last
Mhm.
week.
Yep.
So, are they going to make a run? Oh, I wanted to talk about Strikeforce, too. With all these guys getting popped, so who else just got popped?
Fei Zhao got popped for a banned substance. They still don't say what at this point. We might find out soon enough. But
Horse
he's been
semen.
suspended for 1 year.
Horsey,
And
man.
fined $2,500 by the California State Athletic Commission. Cannot fight for a year. Sucks to be him.
We got him. We got King Mo. We got Cyborg.
They're all doing it.
Nick Diaz left. Strikeforce. Dan Henderson left. Strikeforce. Heavyweight division left. Strikeforce. With the exception to Barnett and Cormier with their alleged other fights. Is Strikeforce on death watch now, or
Maybe.
what?
They still have Gilbert Melendez. That poor guy.
It's awesome, but
by himself,
it's
hanging
like
around.
they got that in a women's division. I don't feel a
A
pulse.
surging woman. They don't even have all the good women out there. They should just snag them all up and just get shit done over there.
Strikeforce, you should just make it a women's organization because with the trend of all these injuries in the UFC, you might as well have a deeper talent pool and suck all these guys in so that Bellator can't keep fucking
snaking them,
grabbing everybody
off.
Yes, because once they leave, it's all Bellator.
Yeah, that's 2013 is where they have their Spike deal start, right? Next year.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just preparing. They're getting ready to
take care of business.
Yeah.
Could be.
What else you got?
That's all I got for news.
That's all you have for news?
That's all I got, man.
So we have like a random show today, obviously. Let me talk to you about something I've been kind of getting into recently. He's like,
I'll just not say anything. Go ahead.
Okay. I have been. I was watching. If you have iTunes, you should check this out.
Yeah.
There's a documentary called Truth in 24. I think I mentioned it before about the Le Mans. They race for 24 straight hours. I was like racing. What fucking boring. This is actually crazy. So they just had it. It just happened yesterday. 24-hour the Le Mans.
So they're riding their bikes for 24 hours straight.
No, this is cars.
So they're driving their cars for 24 hours
Let
straight.
me explain. I'm new to this, so if for those of you out there, especially Europeans who watch our podcast, are going to be like, you got this fucking wrong. But here's a general gist. There's like 5 classes of cars from crazy fast, can go like 260 miles per hour to like NASCAR type, like 100-some mile an hour cars.
Yeah.
And then they have some prototypes. They all race on the same track for 24 hours straight. And a lot of them, well, not a lot. I don't know what the percentage is, but they don't finish because of crashes. And there was like one really horrific crash. This car went like airborne and all this shit. They race nonstop, 24 hours. Rain, shine, daytime, nighttime. They have headlights and everything. It's pretty crazy. It sounds boring.
Well, I just have one question.
Yes.
Why?
But they've been doing it. It's like the 80th one now, the 80th Le Mans. Because it doesn't, okay, the thing is,
yeah,
it's one thing to race a car for like 100 laps at like balls to the wall, but it's another thing to do it for a day straight. Like the car never stops, it just races. Now
How do they refuel then?
Well, they have to go in.
Do they eat then, like while they're driving?
No, there's
Does
3
he get
drivers.
Like a taco
they rotate. So it's like the ultimate.
Well, that's cheating.
No, it's the ultimate endurance race. It's
for the car, not the guy.
Last season when they did it, it came down to I think like 100 feet or something. That's how close the top 1 and 2 were. They after a whole day of racing, it was like neck and neck. This year, Audi took the whole thing. They won like I think 4 of their cars took the whole thing. But it was interesting to watch. It's just kind of a whole different type of racing because I don't like NASCAR. It's boring. Just go around in a circle. These guys are doing all this crazy shit, going like 280 miles an hour in these crazy cars, And from those cars, the technology trickles down to like what you might see on the road. Like Chevy had a car in the lineup, Audi. You got a lot of European like Peugeot, and you got all these other brands. And there's some fucked up prototype car that was out there. Like, it's pretty crazy. I don't know.
I might be in if they had snipers. If you had snipers along the road.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give them some bulletproof glass. That's fine. But just have people lined up and being able to. No, just take the tires out. Yeah. Now, I don't want to. I'm not advocating killing anybody. I'm just saying wound the vehicle.
Yeah. I just find it interesting, and they have the in-car cam, and you see how fast these guys are going. It's insanity. Okay, Google this. Go Google like Le Mans, like nighttime, and they show. Even my wife was watching it a little bit yesterday, and she's like, "This is crazy." They're driving, and imagine like it's pitch black, and you're going 200 some miles an hour. And you can't see that far in front of you. And you just, all of a sudden, you see a turn. He goes, it's all like, how the fuck?
It's like, what do you call that? The luge. The bobsled.
Bobsled. Yeah, they just go crazy.
But without a track.
And it is a big deal because the guys they switch, but they're in there sometimes for 4 or 5 hours straight. That's a long time. I think I could make it around the track once. But to be able to do it for 5 hours straight, at some point you got to get fatigued. And where do they piss? I don't even know. So.
They lose a lot of weight.
Probably. Anyways, check that out. That's my new thing I've been kind of following.
It's all you,
Getting into Formula One racing a little bit. I've decided the mainstream sports I don't like them anymore. So
yeah,
it's boring.
Fuck all that.
Fuck the NBA playoffs. Hockey's still alright, I guess. But
funny because a couple people were over. Like I was telling you, when was it? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the fucking. Did you see the basketball game? Like,
nope.
No. Like, who's playing? I'll faint interest in it.
It's the Heat and the Oklahoma something.
Yeah.
When did Oklahoma get a team?
I have no idea. That's news to me.
Thunder, I think the OKC Thunder.
I don't watch basketball anymore.
All the sports lost me. I think football's still all right, but I get into it and out of it. I like to watch it, but it just all feels like not as exciting as fighting, maybe.
No, everything to me, like that's why I used to watch hockey. Everything was always like, when is there gonna be a fight? I need some fucking action, and that's why I watched hockey. Oh, there's a fight. Shit's gonna get settled right now. Then sometimes you go to a game and you get a bench clearing brawl.
That's what you look forward to?
In hockey, yeah. Not
Okay.
in like baseball. Like that's just fucking nonsense. You got guys that don't know how to throw a punch, sucker punch.
Remember when somebody charged what's his face?
Tommy Lasorda.
No, there was Nolan Ryan got charged by like
Robin Ventura. It didn't work out so well.
No, the old man was like,
Robin
eat that.
came out without a plan, and he went right into a headlock by the old man. I think he was probably 50 at the time.
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan, and he just started delivering like. Just started ringing him up. I'm like, Jesus Christ! If you're gonna fucking charge him out, at least tackle the guy and
You gotta
get
do
some ground and pound, because you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Period. So, might as well get your shots in. Or the worst is when you see the catcher, it's like tackles the guy before he gets to the mound too.
Yeah.
Like, oh Jesus Christ! If you're going, go with intent.
Go.
Don't go with the bat either. Be a man. Go out there and no sucker punch. A lot of guys, those fuckers, are sucker punching
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
What's in basketball too? Like, what the fuck was that? Who was it? Was it a Knicks game where they had that huge brawl and someone, like, in the stands, there was a fan, he threw a cup of beer and he fucking hit someone in the head, and they went in the stands and started throwing.
Probably. It sounds familiar. It happened in Detroit one year. There was a bench clearing brawl and people got knocked
Maybe that
out.
was it. I don't know. And then some fans came onto the crowd, or onto the court, and then one of the players
Jacked the fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Detroit.
That must have been it.
And got laid out. You deserve that shit if you go out on if you go out on the field and you're whatever happens you got it coming to you, man.
That's right.
You know.
Has anybody done that in MMA? Has anybody like
jumped the cage?
Gone into the cage? I want
No.
to say one person was, but if they were fucking tough enough, they'd strip naked and try that shit.
Try to take someone's back naked?
I don't know. Just run in the cage and see what happens.
Start dry humping, like Rampage or something.
Yeah.
See what he would do.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? Yeah, where's Heath Herring when you need him?
Yep.
Fucking hell, man. Someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah. He was the guy who knocked the guy out after he got kissed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't work out so well.
Nope.
And then I think he got in trouble for it. That's not his fault.
Yeah.
That's a reaction. You can't control reactions.
Kiss me. Bang. He got in trouble. The fight didn't happen, so he knocked the guy out before the fight.
Well, the guy should have a tougher chin.
You should.
That's all I'm saying. So,
What else you got?
Who else got inducted into the Hall of Fame? Didn't Tito Ortiz just get inducted in the Hall of Fame? And then there's Frank Shamrock crying because, well, if he got in, I should be in too. He did. I think he just got his braces off. So
Frank Shamrock?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd induct him.
Because of no braces?
Yeah.
Okay. What else you got?
That's
You
all.
ran out of topics?
You can go right into viewer mail.
Okay. Sponsors?
He could go right into sponsors.
Sponsors! We have
Do it.
MMAHQ.com, the world's best daily deal site. Featuring the latest fighters, trends, and brands. They sell one item per day until it's sold. Beginning at 11 Eastern.
Favorite. I like it. Like it. Selling it until it's sold.
That's right. But only per day, one time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's gone, it's gone. Especially when there's multiple sizes of a cool Bruce Lee t-shirt that I can't get because it's already sold out in a cool color. Black or gold.
That sucks.
And all the black ones are already sold out. Get in early! This is the point I'm trying to make.
Well, that's true in a lot of things in life, isn't it? Get in before everybody else got in.
Yeah, you don't want to be second. That's always worse.
Sloppy seconds. Also, we have the new...
Great selling point for the sponsor.
the new
Get in first!
sponsor.
Don't take sloppy seconds. Speaking of sloppy seconds and diseases.
Defense Soap, where offense wins matches, but defense keeps you on the mats. Check them out. I have been using their products for the last 3 weeks. I had a nasty skin problem that wouldn't go away. I got on some meds. Seemed like it was not working as well. I've been using the soap. Things are good, man. Your skin feels good. I'm not dry. Everything feels good. I got the wipes after jiu-jitsu. I get around the neck area, you know, where I got to do. Everything's natural. It's 100%, you know, chemical free.
It's all great.
They make all kinds of cool shit. They make soap. They have wipes. They have, I just gave you some of that, what is that called? The loofah stuff.
That's right.
You got a loofah, you know, and you want to
Sometimes
loofah it up.
You gotta get it down.
Scrub a
dirty.
dub in the tub. They even
right.
have other healing salve, which I've been using that too.
Do they have any balms?
They do.
Like a bad balm?
Yeah, like, dude, seriously, sometimes when from the gi, like, I get weird scrapes all over my skin. Sometimes, like, especially here, if somebody's, like, really rough, and you get, like, this really, like, rug burn, I put that shit on, and it, you know, it smells, it's strong. I put it on, and in the morning, I wake up, it's gone. It's like, I don't know, whatever it's doing,
awesome.
it works. So
you should start laying like the inner liner of your gi with sandpaper. I'm thinking about 100 grit. Start toughening your skin up, man. Don't be a sissy.
Okay, no problem. What about in the collar, right?
Because then if someone tries to cheat you and go inside your fucking sleeve, what's up, bitch?
They get sandpaper.
Sandpaper.
Put some glass in
That's gonna rub some skin off for sure.
Yeah.
Not feel pleasant.
No.
If you Indian rug burned anybody, or I can't say that again. If you
What
Native
are you,
American burned anybody's arm jujitsu-ly,
No.
you should try that.
No, I like to do the thing, especially if you're in someone's half guard. You can grab them, like, you know, you cross grab and you pull up on the gi, so you get like that nice tight under the armpit, and you can just jam it down on the mat. Usually, it helps to open the half guard because it's painful. It hurts. That's where I get the burns from, more around the neck too, like especially from chokes. I've been getting bow and arrow for some reason by the upper belts a lot.
I did not like that. I had it done.
I fucking hate that shit, man.
Once. I don't
keep getting stuck in that. It's like I'm doing one thing wrong where I keep ending against the higher belts. I keep ending in this position where, barrow and arrow choke. It's like, fuck. I hate that thing. But that burns like around the neck. Anyways, use Defense Soap. It's good shit.
That's
New
right.
sponsor. We're also sponsored by, who else? BetDSI.com, where you can bet on MMA and you can get a 20% bonus. Go to
betdsi.eu/MMA nuts to get the hugest BBC bonus you've ever fucking delivered right in your pantalones negros.
black pants.
Your
Sounds terrible. Your negros. Wait.
Yeah,
your
black
big
pants.
negros pantalones. I don't know. This sponsor thing's all fucked up now.
It is the best. But
okay.
We're rolling right now.
And don't forget about the contest, bitches. Tell them about the contest.
That contest won't last forever. UFC 148 pickup contest. Go to betdsi.eu/MMA nuts. Register there, and then send an email to fans@MMAnuts.com. All your picks for UFC 148. The first 50 to enter will get a free MMA Nuts bumper sticker. The person who uses that in the best, most creative way will get a prize from the MMA Nuts prize vault. And the top 3 winners from the pick'em contest will get a $50 Amazon gift card, $25 Amazon gift card, $10 Amazon gift card, respectively. And a hand gesture from Ingo, mocking a hand job / blow job, whatever comes first.
You can give yourself
and 5 prize packs for the top 5. The top 5
fries packs.
You get
from
5
McDonald's
prize packs from Mickey D's.
Sugar and
the
salt.
Burger King of MMA. Yeah, prize packs from BetDSI.
Nice.
So stay in the game.
Stay negros, bitches.
Play, win.
That's a new. Stay negros.
Yeah.
And are we still sponsored by your favorite beer?
You fucking ain't right. We are. Like Bar's beer, the craft beer happens to be gluten-free. It's the best gluten-free beer in the world.
It is. And now, with further ado, let's get into some viewer mail.
Delicious.
By the way,
what?
The viewer who sent in the mail last week had me look for that IPA. I cannot find that IPA anywhere. I asked Benny's. They're like, oh, I don't know. We never heard of this shit. So, was it Richard? I forgot the guy's name. I'm sorry. It's terrible.
There was another.
There's a couple emails. So, thank you for the suggestions. I'm going to keep looking for it, but like Inferno something, I wrote it down. I took it into the store. They can't get it. I don't know. They're going to try, though. So, if they can find it. I am not an IPA drinker, though, so I don't know if...
What's the IPA stand for again?
Imperial Pale... Imperial Pale Ale, something. It has IPAs are really bitter. You know, like Mark was telling us he was getting into them. And from what I understand about IPAs too, is if you start drinking them, they burn your palate out. So like once
How's that?
because they're so strong that you lose a taste for like other beers because you just need like.
Well, who wants that then? What the hell?
I don't know. IPA is the cool thing to drink, I guess. But I do like a few IPAs, but I don't really drink them. So, but I will try. So, that being said, we have
Awesome.
viewer mail that you want to get to. Should I look up?
Yeah, you look on Facebook. I'm looking through her.
As we have a lull in the show.
Not to worry.
Fucking hell.
What?
I'm just saying. I don't like lulls.
Well, it's all good. It's fucking hot as balls out. Hopefully it's nice around the world.
Ryan Smith, our friend and ally in Colorado. Ryan, thank you for the question.
Good.
He would like to know, with Tito going in the Hall of Fame, who do you think's next?
I can't say him. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Tank Cabot. No. Keith Hackney. No.
I know.
Go.
Anderson Silva, who I believe will retire after his fight with Chael Sonnen.
What about GSP? Isn't he going to retire before the end of the year?
I said he wouldn't come back. I still hold my opinion on that. We'll see.
I'm starting to lean more and more to that not happening. Because, he's not going to come back if he's 99%. No way.
Right. My abductor is I pulled my abductor muscle.
Fucking hit him with
That's
it.
Arabic, not French. Anyways, next question. Oh, great question. Keith Farrell would like to know if either one of us has a big black cock.
Sometimes. I don't always bring it out to play. Depends. Once you get married, things change.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay.
I'm saying. Sometimes you can play, sometimes you can't. Next question.
All right. Robert Lilly, who, by the way, is looking quite hairy in his Facebook photo.
Isn't he the drug guy?
I don't know, but he's got a picture without a shirt on. He looks quite hairy. She's got facial hair and hair. It's just very hairy. Anyways,
It's not good.
he'd like to know, this time next year, who do you think will be champions of their weight classes? Do you think it's going to be a big shuffle in the next 12 months, or?
Well, let's see. GSP is going to retire. Anderson Silva will probably be retired. So we'll say by what, 2012? Who are going to be the champions?
Well, it is 2012 now.
Let's say by 2013. I'm a year off.
Okay.
I've had some time off. Let's
Yes.
just say that. By 2013, let's start there.
Okay.
I want to start in the 185-pound division.
Fair enough.
We'll start middleweight. I think Anderson Silva, by that time, 2013, I think he retires.
Okay.
And
Who takes his spot?
you know who I'm going to say.
Johnny Hendricks.
Wrong weight class. 185.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
185.
Is he moving up? Is he trying to kill me? No, I think Alan Belcher is going to be the title holder.
I can see that.
If Silva goes away.
Okay.
Now for 205, I think John Jones, unfortunately, well, I don't want to say unfortunately, but I think he reigns supreme for
Many years.
I don't see who else can beat that guy.
Gustafsson.
He's not ready yet.
Not ready. Okay.
Maybe in 2 years.
Okay. Phil Davis.
But I feel they're going to force that one.
Sean Evans. Randy Couture comes back from the dead.
Yeah, Randy
At
could come.
56
He's
years
only
old.
50 for fuck's sake.
He comes back and wins another title against John Jones.
They asked him. They said, "Do you want to come back for any special fights?" Not really.
No.
I'm good. He's got that acting gig. They got Expendables too.
That looks awesome. I really liked the first one. I don't know about
I
you.
didn't see that yet.
It's pretty good.
Should I see it? I should see that.
It is what you would expect it to be, but if you go in looking for that, then you'll be all set. It's an action flick with lots of explosions and pretty dramatic storyline, yet, Stallone and his typical, I'm Rambo, John Rambo. It's good.
I'm 65
It's good.
and my muscles are harder than my dick is.
Yes.
Or something. I don't know. What was the other question? Oh, title holders.
Yeah, who's left? So you got 205, 185, heavyweight.
That heavyweight belt is gonna switch around. because those guys don't defend much, right?
I don't know. I think Junior keeps it.
He could.
I think Junior's going to defend 3 or 4 times.
What if Brock Lesnar comes back?
I think Junior will
Maul him?
defend. No, I think.
What about Overeem? You don't think
Oh,
Overeem?
shit, I forgot about Overeem.
He'll be back by then.
Oh, he might fight, yeah.
So I think that's the question mark. I think Overeem, I think something freaky is going to happen with Dos Santos. Like, he'll probably lose a fight that he shouldn't lose, because I heard, isn't there a rumor that Kane broke his hand, or
supposedly
that fight may or may not happen?
Yeah.
So maybe a replacement comes in and some freak show shit happens.
Cormier?
Yeah, and he ends up winning. But I would say I'm going to have to go with Overeem, because he's still in the UFC as much as Dana doesn't like him.
He likes him. He just doesn't like him right now.
Well, he just he fucked up the best card in the
You messed
UFC
up.
history.
You sunk my battleship.
Think how good that card was, and how much better it could have been had Overeem still been on there.
Oh, yeah.
And you had the original lineup.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah. It was still pretty fucking good.
Yes.
Man, best card ever, maybe.
Just like the Brazil one that's about to happen, which is the shittiest card ever now.
It'll be free, right?
Well, no,
we're not paying. They're still going to try to charge for
it's
this?
a pay-per-view. Oh, yeah.
Well, they're not going to release the results of that pay-per-view. There's no way that's going to break 300,000.
It's a pay-per-view.
I'm going to guess 200.
I call it 125.
Because who's going to buy that?
Mostly bars, and people will go out for that, I think.
Well, won't it be free in Brazil, too?
Yes.
Right.
Brazil doesn't do pay-per-views, as far as I know. So interesting.
Ugly.
Interesting.
You want to go 170?
170. I like Johnny Hendricks there. I like his chances against GSP, even straight up. I really do. After the striking he's been showing, improving, and with his good wrestling, I think GSP hasn't been hit that hard in a long time. No one's been able to hit him. So
I'm going to say Condit sticks with it.
You think so?
Because I think what you're saying, GSP is going to retire, and then you have Hendricks and Capman, and that's going to be a weird fight. I don't know who's going to win, because Capman seems to take a lot of punishment, but still finds a way to win.
Yeah, if he gets hit early, Johnny's got a lot of power in his hands, so that's scary.
Yeah.
But there's rumor, too, that Condit's going to take a fight, because apparently GSP may not come back this year.
Yeah,
so
he should. Just don't wait.
Let's do the rematch, man. Nick Diaz, Condit, do a rematch. Why not?
Well, he's got to wait till...
Nah, they can overturn that shit. Just overturn it.
Just go to a fucking Indian reservation. You don't need to...
Yeah, don't make it in Vegas.
Go overseas.
It's only Vegas.
Right.
Fuck Vegas.
155. Benson Henderson.
Ooh, that's a tough division. There's a lot of guys down there. I'm going to say that El Nino comes over from Strikeforce and takes the belt.
Oh, you think so? Well, they could fold Strikeforce by the end of the year. That seems to make the most sense.
His wrestling's good enough. The only thing, I'd love to see him fight Ben Henderson. That would be a really good fight, I think. So, but
I think Henderson
keeps it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Frankie Edgar somehow magically beats him. And why does he get a rematch?
He's going to rematch and then move to 145.
Yeah, he's going to take the belt with him. Fuck you, I'm taking my belt down to 45, you sons of bitches.
Yep.
And then anything lighter, I don't care about.
Yeah, probably Aldo keeps his belt, 35. I think Faber makes a comeback. And then 125, I don't know. Who knows? It's too many guys. So
true that.
There's that. Greg asked me about GSP because he said he remembered I predicted he would retire. Do I still think he'll retire? Yes. I think Matt is following suit slowly here, feeling like maybe.
Mm-hmm. And then what's the UFC going to do? Because that's going to be 2 huge hits if GSP retires and then Anderson Silva retires too. Yep.
They got to bring Brock back then.
Yeah.
They must.
You're going to need a one-off fight to garner some interest because your moneymakers are gone.
Ryan again with another question. Do you think Ronda Rousey versus Cyborg is ever going to happen? And in what weight class will it take place? And do you think that a chick fight could carry a UFC on Fox card?
I think it could carry any card if you have the right to matching up, and that's probably the right to matching up.
Yeah.
Do I think it happens? Yes. It's probably a year away, though, because
145
suspension. Who does it matter? Just let these bitches weigh in at whatever they weigh in. Who cares? Is that fair to
Valetudo
say?
style.
Huh?
Valetudo style?
Yeah. Well, like, take it back to Gina Carano days. Like, how many times did she miss weight? At least 3. So, just Anthony Rumble Johnson that shit. Just make it a catch weight.
Whatever.
We're fighting at whatever I show
Below
up at.
160. Okay? Just come in below
Whatever
160.
I show up at, we're fighting at. Alright?
Okay.
Just be happy. My head's as big as a bowling ball.
He's fighting at 205. Did you hear it?
He's not going to make weight.
He's
I
fighting
swear
at
to God.
205.
You watch.
Yeah.
Watch. Remember when he moved up to...
You called it.
To 85?
Yeah, you called it.
I know this
He's
is
not
funny,
making
but
that.
this motherfucker's not going to make weight.
Nope, and he did not.
Discipline, man. It's also, you got to understand, that's a big boy. He's probably 220, 230, trying to cut down to 170, 185.
It's nuts.
Now 205. He's probably 260 now.
260.
Think you can make 205?
No. Let's see. Do you think that Dana White's worried about or nervous UFC 147 pay-per-view buys since it's in Brazil? Do you think that market's going to buy a lot of pay-per-views?
Who's asking the question?
Greg again. Greg LaFontaine just asked a question just recently.
No. They're gonna.
Is that Greg?
That's going to be the worst-selling pay-per-view in UFC history.
Probably, and I don't know. Camprito told me that they don't do pay-per-views in Brazil. They don't buy pay-per-views. It's free because the culture doesn't do it. So I would assume
They don't subscribe the 30 million that are watching.
There's no buy rate, so they probably just sell a lot of advertising. You know?
I'll tell you what though, it's actually probably going to be a really good card.
Probably
because you're going to have a lot of scrappy fuckers
Yeah.
wanting to. I don't know how they're playing the UFC Brazil angle, like. The winner gets a 6-figure contract with the UFC, but remember how scrappy these guys are when they get together on these fights, and you have the Brazilian fighters fighting in their own country against each other. That shit's gonna get
big
real
deal.
fast. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have some good fights, whether or not you know the people.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, does not matter. So it'll be good. I'm gonna go out, catch it, grab a few beers, get some eat on, and
That's right.
watch it with some friends. See what happens.
That's right. Hopefully get more than 4 tables allocated.
We'll work it out. I'll call these fuckers tomorrow. So if they don't accommodate us, I'm going to change venue.
Oh, take
Find
that.
someplace that will.
That's right.
So
Well,
what else you got? Anything?
No.
No? That's it for viewer mail. If you'd like to send us a question to the show,
Where can they do that, Ingo?
fans at MMAnotes.com, or you can check us out on Facebook, iTunes, on YouTube, Twitter. So tell your friends about the show.
Tell your friends, rate us high.
Click, click, click.
Never mind. I'm in my own world.
It's all good.
It's been a long, sun-drenched weekend.
I'm with you. I've been outside more than I ever been this
yeah,
weekend.
seriously.
So
It's like, holy crap.
put sunscreen on. My wife always laughs at me. She's like, "What are you doing?" It's like I'm like, I use almost a whole bottle. I'm like, dude, I don't go outside. I don't want to burn. She's like, you don't need that much. Use the whole bottle. Just covered in sunscreen, glowing as I'm walking around. I don't know. I don't want to burn, you know. It's like, I guess I'm a wuss.
I don't know. I haven't
job.
put any sunscreen on this whole year, and I haven't burnt yet.
Lucky you.
I think it's just the eating healthy, loaded up on all the vitamins. My skin is stronger than the sun right now. It doesn't even
Nice.
give a fuck. It's
Okay.
like, whatever.
Lucky you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Got any knowledge for us?
I just, not so much knowledge, but just any movies that I've seen. I just rented Goon the other day.
Oh, I almost watched that last night, but then I wasn't sure. Was it good?
It had the potential to be awesome. It was right on the edge. It could have went either way, and it just fucking turned, and I was so disappointed. It was almost like you're never gonna beat Slapshot as a hockey
Was it a comedy
movie.
or what? I couldn't
Yeah,
quite.
it's a comedy.
Okay.
But it just
It's got Stifler in it, right?
yeah, it was right there, but
Not good.
yeah, I can spoil it for everybody too, because
It's been out a while.
his delivery was. They should have made his character a little bit better, not so stupid all the time. Just,
So he plays Stifler on skates, basically?
no, we're like dumber than Stifler.
Okay.
Stifler could come back from shit. This guy, they'd rip on him and be like, "Yeah, you are," and kind of shit. But that was the whole movie.
Nice.
And then they had just kind of overdid it with the blood, like during the fights. You don't need every time he gets into a fight, there's like blood spurting and fucking all over the ice.
Nice.
I don't need. I'm watching this with my wife. She's like, "Go ahead, pick a movie." I'm like, "All right, I'll pick this one."
Oh boy, failed that test.
Yeah, it didn't work out so well.
It's like, yeah, let's get this one.
Yeah.
Not even slightly chance of romantic comedy-ish, like.
Well, my options were, it was either Goon, it was Mission Impossible
3,
the 4.
I heard that was
Ghost
awesome.
Recon,
That has a really good.
Or what was the third? There was a third option in there, and she was like, "No Mission Impossible." I'm like, well, it's either Goon or this other movie, which I can't remember what it was. But
Yeah. Did you see Warrior yet?
Mm-mm.
I keep almost wanting to watch that. I did see The Hangover Part 2. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, it was not good.
It was, yeah, it wasn't good.
It's the same story.
It took me 2 days to watch it. It's the same story, but in Thailand.
Yeah, this is the same
worse.
exact story.
Yeah.
And then, hey, look at, we found a camera with all the pictures again.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like, oh.
They shouldn't make another one unless they totally change it. But there's like 3 movies I keep almost watching because then iTunes has sales all the time.
Yeah.
One is The Gray. Did you see that one
Nah.
about the wolves? Joe Rogan keeps talking about that one all the time, like the wolves attack. And then another one was it The Gray? The Mission Impossible one, which I heard was really good. And then there's another. Oh, Warrior. I don't know. I haven't seen Warrior yet either. I heard it was really good, but I don't know.
Well, wasn't it the premise of Warrior? Isn't it brother fighting
Yeah,
brother?
and dad, and some kind of weird story.
That's where I'm out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm out. You can't fight your brother. I don't give a shit.
I don't know. It's supposed to be an uplifting story. Maybe I'll go home and watch it tonight. I don't
Why
know.
are you fighting your brother? How is that uplifting? One of you wins and one of you loses.
Maybe they both win at the end.
It's a draw. They both get a 6-figure contract from the UFC.
Yeah, that's what you know. That's the point. Is have you really seen a movie where you've been like, "Wow, this is a good movie" in the last year or two that you
No.
can?
And the weird thing is, every time I see a new movie come out, every review is always just shit on the movie, shit on the movie. I think the only movie that's gotten good reviews that I can remember is like Avengers.
Oh yeah, I heard that was good.
I'm holding out. I don't go to the theater anymore.
Yeah,
I hold out.
It's too expensive. I was gonna go see that Prometheus. I was gonna do it last night because everybody went to bed early, and I'm looking. I'm like, "Fuck! It's $14. Are you kidding me? Like, the hell? If I get a popcorn and a drink, it's like $30. I don't know,
Jesus
probably
Christ.
$14.
Wow.
For a movie.
Last time I
that's a lot.
remember paying for a movie was like $6 or
Yeah.
something.
I would pay
Holy
like
shit.
8 or 9, maybe, but 14, because you know you're gonna get something to munch on.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a drink probably. That's $30 to go. No, come on, dude. Or you can just, iTunes now, or even Netflix, whatever. You can wait, or iTunes movies are $3-4. Sometimes they're on sale. This is
You got
ridiculous.
Amazon Prime right through your fucking Xbox.
Yes, which is awesome, by the way. Have you
This
tried the
is-
new shit?
Yeah, I've been
It's-
watching a bunch of shit
Yeah.
now. Because before I'm like trying to fucking get the Mac out. Okay, family. watch
Sit in
this
front of the
fucking-
computer.
You can almost hear it.
Yeah.
It's all cool, but yeah, through. What
You
did
can
we
pipe
watch
that
the
into
other
your
day?
surround sound thing. They have a lot of good movies on there. On the Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I picked Superstar for my family to
Jesus.
watch. Probably that was PG-13, and
Is that with the chick from Saturday Night Live?
well, I was not the most.
I watched that once.
Friendly.
No, but it was funny as fuck. It had its
Movie for
moments
my
where you're
children.
like, what the fuck, superstar?
This chick's holding her tit and like playing with them and stuff. I'm like,
Oh.
that's awesome. I got 2 daughters, 10 and 7, fucking looking at this movie, and she's like, my titties and this and that. I'm like,
That's
that's
PG-13?
great. Yeah. So this is where this goes to. So then we're outside playing today, and they're in their swimsuits, and I got all these balls outside, and what do my girls do? They're jamming them in their fucking tops, and my daughter sticks 4 balls in her top. I'm like, and what do I say to her? Well, you can't put 4 balls in. That doesn't look right. Take 2 out. Like, that's better.
Take 2 out. Oh, this is going to happen. Once they hit high school,
Fucking shit.
Matt, I'm going to come over, and you're going to be like in mount on some dude. I'll be like, whoa, get
Oh, we're gonna have issues. This is gonna be a problem.
taking it back of the dates that come over here.
Yeah, that's right.
See this? This is the shit I know.
Yeah. You see this?
Yeah.
Just remember. That's
I
why you
feel
gotta
for you.
teach them. Teach them. To
Girls
be
are a whole different animal. I'm not sure, I can handle girls. I don't know. We'll have
So I
to see.
stop at 2. 2 and out. I'm not trying for the boy.
because he might get another girl. Our buddy Keith kept trying and he got all girls.
Where did he get up to? It was like
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're all well adjusted and whatnot, but man, I mean, I think they had to stay on those kids like from day one just to keep them in line.
The house gets catty. Plus, I have a female dog, so there's 4 females in the house. And, like, you get the oldest daughter and the mom. And like, what's the problem? Jesus Christ.
Wait till they all hit their female thing.
I think it already hits even at this time.
Yeah.
I gotta move out.
I gotta move out.
Room. I'm coming to live over at your house 1 week a month.
1 week a month.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
You don't want to live with my wife. You couldn't survive 2 hours. I don't think.
You got a garage. I'll just set up camp there. I got a hammock.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Hang on the back.
Perfectly in your garage.
You know, it's pretty mild in the evening.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I'll sleep with the door open. No worries.
Okay.
I'll bring my dog with. Yeah, that'll go over well. Your dog's They're all fighting. Yeah. It's all good.
Who knows? That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. This is random discussion of randomness.
Good stuff.
My name's Ingo Weigold.
Matt Griffith.
See you guys next time.
Thanks for playing.